I just finished reading City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. I gave it 2.5 stars. First of all, the premise to me is super weird. This woman, actually I guess it's not super weird, it's about this woman that is writing a letter to her best male friend's daughter at like 90 years old to kind of tell her like who her dad was when he was a younger man. But this 90-year-old woman kind of goes into detail about what her whole life was like. Basically, it's 90% about this woman's sex life. It's not spicy, but she just talks about how much sex she had and who she was hooking up with all the time. Like, "Dear Angela, sweetie, here's an autobiography you didn't ask for about how much sex I had in my youth, with a couple mentions of your dad, who I did not have sex with." I mean, good for Vivian and her early sexual freedom before it was cool to have as a woman. But it was just so weirdly framed and repetitive. Vivian could have been like a strong, successful character. She was so talented. She ran her own business eventually, and there's just not like a lot of focus on that. She's not super likable. I don't dislike her either, but she's just kind of a forgettable character. It had some shining moments, and in the end I'm glad I didn't DNF it, but the book is way too long for what it is. That said, if you're into like a bunch of 1940s glamour and you don't mind a bunch of oversharing, you might really like this book. Like I said, 2.5 stars. I am, I guess, not a fan of Elizabeth Gilbert. I really liked A Signature of All Things. I did not like Eat, Pray, Love, and I did not like this book. So no more Elizabeth Gilbert for me. The writing is so good, but the story just isn't there. It's so unfortunate. Letter to her best male friend's daughter